Welcome back to It's Not Rocket Science. Today's episode features someone who's been at the forefront of innovation across business, publishing, and digital technology. Diane Shawe. She's an award-winning entrepreneur, the author of more than 20 books, and the creative mind behind ventures like Need a Hair Makeover, QualiQuiz Solutions, and most recently, a fast-rising platform for authors, Video Book Review Specialists. With more than 3 decades in business, marketing, and tech, and having trained thousands of people globally, Diane, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here. I'm really looking forward to sharing some insights and hopefully giving authors and budding entrepreneurs something to think about.
Let's dive right in. Diane, you've built solutions across multiple industries, but what really caught my attention is your video book review course and new platform. What inspired you to create it? Was there a moment where you saw a clear problem?
Absolutely. There's a really interesting shift that's happened. More people are writing books than ever before, which is wonderful. But while the number of authors is growing, the ability to actually get noticed has become exponentially harder. There's this outdated idea that once you publish a book, people will just find it. But honestly, that's simply not true anymore. We're living in what I call the attention economy, and the rules have totally changed.
Attention economy. I love that term. Can you elaborate? How is attention different now for authors?
Sure. Years ago, people would discover books by physically browsing bookstores or just scrolling through lists online. Now, the way people find content is completely different. Most discovery happens through short, engaging video. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. People are watching, not just reading. And what I noticed was there's this real gap. Authors need visibility, but there aren't nearly enough people creating professional, structured video reviews specifically for books. So both the audience and the authors were being underserved.
So you decided not just to offer that service, but also to train people with your course to do it professionally. That's a whole ecosystem, right?
Exactly. It was about solving a two-sided problem. On one hand, authors desperately need credible, up-to-date video reviews to get in front of potential readers. On the other, I saw an opportunity for people who want to build a real business by becoming video book review specialists. The course trains them to do it properly, and the platform gives them a place to deliver those reviews, connect with authors, even monetize what they do.
That's such a smart approach. But let's rewind a little. A lot of people think writing the book is the tough part. Is that really the case?
Writing a book is a big accomplishment in itself, don't get me wrong. It takes dedication, creativity, a thick skin. But what most people don't realize is that writing is only half the journey. The other half, which often feels even harder, is visibility. If people don't see your book, they can't buy it. Simple as that.
That's actually surprising for a lot of aspiring writers, I imagine. So what's shifted in the landscape making visibility harder now?
There are more books than ever, so the competition is fierce. But more importantly, content consumption habits have evolved. Readers are spending more time on video than on traditional blog posts or even browsing bookstore shelves. If you're not showing up in video, your book can easily get lost. It's not enough to just have your book listed somewhere. You have to engage people where they already are.
So, for authors sitting on the fence, if they're not using video for reviews, are they basically invisible to a whole group of readers?
That's the blunt truth. If your book isn't being shown in the formats people are paying attention to, and right now, that's video, you're running the risk of being completely overlooked, even if your book is fantastic.
I can definitely see how that becomes a make or break factor. So tell us more about how your platform addresses this. What kinds of packages or options do you offer for authors?
We try to keep it simple and flexible. If you're a newer author with just 1 or 2 books, we offer focused individual video reviews that introduce your book to fresh audiences. For authors with more titles, we've got multi-book review options, which allow them to showcase several books in a single review, up to 9 actually, for established authors. It quickly takes them from being just another listing to presenting as a credible brand with a strong presence.
So it's not just about reviews, it's about repositioning the author and their brand altogether.
Exactly. These aren't just reviews, they become assets. Authors can use their video reviews everywhere, their websites, social media, email campaigns, even as advertising material. It's something that keeps working for them long after the initial launch.
I noticed you offer book trailers and excerpts too. How do those fit in?
Great question. Trailers are short, memorable video pieces, perfect for social media. They're designed to grab attention in just a few seconds and make people curious. Excerpts, on the other hand, let viewers actually listen to or see a sample of your book. It's about building intrigue and interest even before someone decides to buy. Both are delivered as professional, ready-to-use videos.
That's really convenient. So there's no tech hassle for the author at all?
None. We deliver everything as a ready-to-share file. It's usually an MP4 plus a YouTube link. Authors don't have to worry about editing, design, or uploading. They just get content that's good to go.
I love the simplicity of that. Let me ask you, Diane, for an author who's hearing all this and still feeling unsure, what would you tell them?
I'd put it like this. If people are watching more than they're reading, where does your book show up? If it's only in text or hidden on a website, you're limiting your reach. Your book deserves every chance to be seen, heard, and shared in the formats people actually use.
That's such a compelling point. I'd love it if you could share a bit about your personal journey too, your own experience as an author navigating these changes.
Of course, I started writing and publishing books back in 2007. In those early days, I was making decent sales. It wasn't easy, but visibility was achievable. But as self-publishing exploded, the number of books grew so fast that suddenly even great books were getting buried. Standing out became expensive and exhausting, especially as shady, unqualified reviewers flooded into the market. I'd get endless offers for quick reviews, often from people who hadn't even read my work, or worse, didn't even know I was an author.
I can only imagine how frustrating that must be, both financially and creatively.
Honestly, it was exhausting, and it made me realize authors need more than just visibility. They need credible, modern visibility in front of real readers. At the same time, AI and new tech were starting to shift the way we create and review content. I experimented, adapted, and realized that video wasn't just an add-on, it was the missing link. Not outdated text reviews, but thoughtful, engaging video delivered where the audience actually is. That's when the idea clicked for me. Why not build a course and a platform that teaches people to do this properly and helps authors reach their audience in a genuinely valuable way?
That's a brilliant insight. What really stands out is that you're not just theorizing, you've lived this. You've turned your own challenges into a solution that can help a whole new generation of authors and reviewers.
That's exactly what I set out to do. Whether you're an author wanting more visibility for your book or someone looking for a new business opportunity as a video book review specialist, I genuinely believe we've created something timely and needed.
I couldn't agree more. The reality is, publishing is no longer just about writing the book and hoping for the best. It's about positioning, visibility, and embracing the formats readers use today, especially video. Diane, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story and your expertise.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
And to everyone listening, if this episode made you think differently about how books get discovered, please subscribe, share it with someone who might need this advice, and join us next time when we explore how AI is transforming digital income and opportunity. Until then, keep building, keep adapting, and we'll see you soon.